feet.
Alright ninjas, it's time once again for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge once again to become a super mangaka. And today's time is to draw feet suggested by newbie. So let's pick up your feet and let's draw some nice juicy feet. Let's go. Yes. Okay, let's go again with the feet number 72 feet suggested by a newbie. Now it's the second feet session.
Nice.
In a row. So yeah, it's time for those juicy feet again. While talking with you ninjas about other things.
Juicy feet.
Yeah, feet. Feet is today's day. Day of the feet. Day of the feet. So how would you like your feet on your person? I don't really wasn't there like a saying, yeah, you judge your partner based on their feet, or what was it? Some lore, some story. Don't really care too much, I guess. Well, unless it's like has like cheese on it, or I don't know. So cheese. Actually, I don't really think too much about feet, except for because we have to do the challenge now.
Some people
feet.
sell feet OnlyFans for 10,000.
I think didn't like this dude did that, like he pretended to be a girl, and then he made like millions by selling his feet pictures. But later they found out he was actually just a dude with a motorcycle or something. Actually, I should get a feet figure because yeah, I mean now I'm drawing from 2D to 2D, right? Instead of from a 3D model or a physically 3D thing. But yeah, then you have to also have it be able to do all the poses. So yeah, or just have real humans. That's why live drawing is good.
You need big feet model.
Yeah, I guess I would rather prefer the whole body nude to draw of a girl than. But the fat ones are better to draw. There's more shapes, you know, like you have a lot of nice shapes to draw versus a more skinny model though. But yeah, waifu's feet. I don't really care actually. Well, I don't really care about the feet as long as they're sort of normal feet, I guess. Like it's not really yeah. How about you, Alison? But drawing it is important though, because yeah, the feet still need to look good. Like someone said once, like mostly the artists' feet look like shit. They're not good at drawing feet. Like maybe everything looks good, but then the feet looks shit.
Ha ha ha, don't tell Darren Tiechan rolling on the floor laughing or she will find out.
It's our secret, Alison. Don't tell anyone. So how do you enjoy your Switch so far? What are you playing on the Switch? Or which games are you playing on the Switch? If at all. Or you keep it sealed you know, for other reasons. Optional. Optional. Feet. Do you like some feet? What if your hands became your feet? They switched. What would you do? You have to walk on your hands? I guess so then, eh? Alright, man, I cannot draw then anymore with my feet.
Darren Chia-chan keeps Switch 1 or she gets Nintendo Switch 2 or maybe no.
Switch 2? I don't know if she's gonna... She probably not gonna get a Switch 2. I don't know. Probably not. Okay, who else is gonna buy a Switch 2? Wait, weren't you gonna buy a Switch 2, Dion? Or did you already get one? Are you still waiting for something? Who else is not buying a Switch 2 and why would you not buy a Switch 2? So recently, just this week, maybe if you listen to it now, it's already a little while ago, but the Switch 2 just came out. Like, I see a lot of videos and stuff on the social media. I'm not sure if I would buy it yet. I have no really reason to buy it yet. I mean, normally I would buy a Switch probably for Pokemon, but the Pokemon doesn't really look so exciting to me yet. And next to that, other games, I have no idea, man, why I would buy a Switch 2. Like, it's like a Game Boy for the new Pokemon game, but now it's the Switch is for the new Pokemon game, let's say. But next to that, like, yeah, Zelda and such, but you can play that on the Switch 1, so... And even though I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, or at least, yeah, I still have to get into it. But yeah, I mean, why would you get a Switch 2? Like Cyberpunk, you can also play on the PC. Yeah, I have no idea, man. I already have a Switch 1, so... And still have not finished all the games yet, so there's that. So yeah, I'm not sure why I would buy a Switch 2. Like, the only reason would be if there's a good Pokemon game, maybe. If it's... But yeah, I don't know, man.
Nintendo Switch 1 still support long time.
Got one, yeah? Hey, you got yours, Dion? You bought a Switch 2. Oh shit. So why did you get it? What do you play on it? So what games are you playing on your Switch 2 or waiting for it? How much did you get the Switch 2? £500?
Just Mario Kart now.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can play together with Awesome then, eh? Oh no, wait, Awesome has no games, or no? No Switch 2 games. Yeah, I believe Awesome went to my Animal Crossing island back then. Right, Awesome? I think so. Yeah. Animal Crossing, I forgot to play it, man. I still have that game laying around too. Animal Crossing, yeah. It was a pretty fun game, but yeah, I forgot a bit. $433. Oh yeah, with Mario Kart. There's no special edition yet, right? Just the black one. The Switch 2 reminds me of the PS2. The aesthetics, at least, or the yeah. But I guess people are
I'm not sure.
too hyped for it. I don't know. I guess you guys were really hyped for it, eh? Okay, what's your main reason to buy the Switch 2? Because I assume you already have the Switch 1. Yeah, okay, to play games. No shit, Sherlock. But yeah, what games, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4 toes. How many? So I'm getting a bit confused with the toes here.
New Nintendo games.
Any just in general, or yeah, okay, I guess the Pikmin, right, for you.
And also
If
any
there-
games that have Switch 2 ports that I might like.
Switch 2 ports. Yeah, okay. For better quality. Right? Yeah. So you're gonna buy Switch 1 games for the 2? So what's with his feet, man? This makes no sense, man. Right, give me a second. So let me get the shape first. Around here. This shape wasn't correct. Yeah, like Pokemon, yes, exclusively Nintendo, right? So, nah, yeah, for now I will wait for the Switch. I don't know yet. It's not really, I think a better PC is more important right now than a Switch, for me at least. Okay, 4 toes. How does it go? Little toe here. How's this shape? A little pinky toe. Hitting your pinky toe against the table.
If PlayStation makes remake PSP, what going look like?
A console for the PlayStation thing, like PSP, would be interesting. There's now also the Steam Deck, or what's it called? Steam Deck? But yeah, why would you get a Steam Deck? Well, to bring your games and play, but realistically, I don't really play games on travel that really. I have a Switch, but I mean, I don't even bring my Switch if I go somewhere to play it, you know. Yeah, maybe on vacation, but then again, these latest times when going on vacation, I'm like, why would you bring a Switch to the vacation? But you have to wake up early and then travel and do their stuff on their at their place. Why would I play on the Switch and then juggle that thing, you know? Yeah, so I used to bring the Switch, but okay, maybe if you're in a house and you do nothing else, maybe go to the swimming pool and such. Okay, then that type of vacation. But let's say going to Japan. I prefer to explore Japan than playing all day Switch, you know. And time is also limited there, so yeah. Okay, I do enjoy that it's portable. That's true. That you can choose. The new Game Boy. That's why I even got this Switch. And also for Pokemon. Like, it's definitely a handy feature that you can, it's portable. That's for sure. But yeah. Maybe next week I suddenly have a Switch. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I already have a Switch though. I mean the Switch too. No. Don't do it. No. Now let's say there comes a game out that I really want to play and that's the only way. Then maybe. Maybe. But I'm not really a gamer though. Not a true gamer. More a filthy casual. A filthy casual. Like some of you might be more of a gamer than a drawer. But I have to be more of a drawer though. Yeah, like I can, for me, I can get addicted to games. It's not good, man. For example, playing too much Minecraft or whatever. That's I can get addictive to it and then want to be like be productive in the game, build a lot of awesome shit and shit. But in the end, the grand scheme of things, it's kind of pointless. Because I built all that shit and then, but actually it's better to build the manga instead of building. Even though it's fun though, it is fun though. But yeah, or I stream it, then it's sort of productive. But yeah, it's better to draw though. Why? Well, yeah, I'm already behind with drawings, so. Like I'm working behind the screens also on Party Time, the series, but it's quite complex to figure everything out and set it in stone, you know. Because if I'm working on the series, reboot it or make Party Time as a series. But the thing is, if I make certain rules and stuff in the world of Party Time, then you're stuck to it. It's like, oh, you have One Piece with pirates and shit, right? So Luffy wants to become Pirate King, but then suddenly after 5 chapters, oh, he becomes a Wizard King or whatever, or becomes a ninja. It doesn't make no sense, man. So therefore, some things need to be set in stone for real, and then have a base to work with. And yeah, that's starting. That's the hard part, because I realized in the one shot, I don't really want to work with rules as if it's a game. Like I don't want it to be a soccer game, you know, with how do you say it? Like with judges that every time it's a bit should be more organic, you know, not like for example. Like if you have Hunter x Hunter, you have the exams in the Hunter x Hunter, right? But they just he wants to find his father, and then what was his goal again of Gon? He wants to become he wants to find his father, and then I forgot, man. Explorer, be a hunter. Hunter x Hunter. Like with Avatar The Last Airbender, it's really simple. Oh, water, earth, fire, water, electric, no, the other one, wind. And he has to defeat the Fire Nation attacked. And he has to beat the Fire Lord. Quite simple, right? Okay, Avatar is a bit shorter. But you know what his goal is? Of Aang? he wants to, he has to. He's the only one that can do it. He's the chosen one. But I don't really like the chosen nonsense. Oh, okay, it depends on how, but the chosen one is always, how do you say it? Not really earned. It's like given on a golden plate. Like if you have Rock Lee and a versus Naruto. Like Naruto has the QB, infinite chakra and healing shit. But then Rock Lee, he really earns it.
Sure will be successful idea.
He just trained for it, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like Deku, oh, he has no powers, but then he gets a power from the biggest hero. But let's say he doesn't get that. Like normally you would not. It's just yeah, you have no powers, and then maybe it's cooler if he then figures it out. I don't know, like Iron Man or something. But then yeah, I don't know, man. The chosen one shit, it maybe depends on how you do it though. Chosen one. Okay, if you have the stories, the chosen ones, what do you... Maybe even Goku, like he's a inferior Saiyan, like he's a lower class peasant.
I think Harry Potter is the only chosen one story I have
Yeah,
liked.
but even Harry Potter was not the chosen one, right? It was the other dude. Was it Face? Or at least Fate always tells that. The other guy. Or was it Harry? No, what's the other? Neville? What's his English for the guy with the sword at the end? With the... Wasn't he the chosen one? Like that gets the sword from the head.
Neville.
Yeah, he was the chosen one, right? Or wait, wasn't he the chosen one? Even in the Matrix.
Both and neither were the chosen one.
Even in the Matrix, Neo, there was a theory that Neo, no, yeah, he was not the chosen one. It was Smith guy, the agent. What was it again? Yeah, I don't. What do you think about Naruto being? He's like the not sure what other manga chosen ones. Let me see. What other manga? Ichigo. Well, he's sort of. Is Ichigo the chosen? I'm not up to date completely though, but like he's everything, right?
Luffy might become that.
Yeah, Luffy might be a bit. Yeah.
Not quite a chosen one. And subscribe on YouTube.
I think it's better if it's really earned like Rock Lee or what other characters in manga anime really earned it without like okay, with Dragon Ball, Goku's like Saiyan, right? But there are also other Saiyans, so like Vegeta is supposed to be the #1, right? The real chosen one, because Goku's a peasant and lowborn. Let's see.
Every other
What?
set plan Luffy has broken, done his own thing. So I am hoping the prophecy is the same thing.
Yeah, I hope he will not be Pirate Jesus. Well, I do like Gear 5 though, but yeah, it's like normally like like this transformation is supposed to look cool and epic, right? But I actually like the twist that it's more goofy. It actually, since the beginning, Luffy was always like that, you know, One Piece. So for Luffy, it kind of, yeah, it makes sense, I guess, because he's not. It's like almost like with the ninja. I found it a bit lame though, in a way. Like, okay, they were so hyped. Yeah, ninja is gonna a ninja in Wano. What was it? Was introduced, and then he becomes this troll face man.
I think we're thinking of different things.
Okay, what do you think about every other preset plan? Yes, broke. Yeah, you mean Joy Boy, right? Do you boo? Or not?
Like you're thinking about the power, but I'm thinking about the fate prophecy type stuff. The idea that oh, it was always going to play out this one. That's what a chosen one is to me.
Like that only he can do it, or only that character can do it. Like the Avatar, Aang. So Avatar: The Last Airbender. Only Aang, because he's the Avatar, can defeat, have all the 4 elements, and defeat the Fire Lord. Right? He's the only one. No other character can do it because that other character cannot control all the elements. But why do you need to have all the elements in order to defeat the Fire Lord? Can you not just have one element and then still defeat the Fire Lord? I guess in the story, how they told it, you cannot, right? Like, let's say Sokka suddenly defeats the Fire Lord instead of Aang, the Avatar that was supposed to do it. Would that then be more interesting? That somehow Sokka, without any powers, but with a sword, just defeats the Fire Lord? But how it played out, I think it was told, it was... yeah, well done, but... yeah, like it could be like how do you tell it, but in a way it's a bit lame with the chosen shit. It needs to feel earned, you know? Not okay, Naruto did train, but yeah, he has advantages, but yeah, I guess then a main character always has advantages, because how else can he overcome the boss? Yo, Dungeon John, welcome back to the show, NINJABOX, ishhh, and what did you eat today? Yeah, you're gonna show some feet pictures, then I can draw them. Oh no, yeah, ninjas have to buy them then. Cannot sell it for free, eh? It's a valuable the chosen one. But yeah, you could make fun of it, like Kung Fury, like hidden by lightning, bitten by a cobra, and then he acquired what was it? Like, but that's more like making fun of the chosen one. Too bad. But yeah, what anime characters like, let's say Fullmetal Alchemist, Edward Elric. Eduardo, did he earn his alchemy? He's just smart, right, as well. Is he a chosen one though? Let me see. What is how does it go again? So they want to get their body. He wants to get his brother back. He made a mistake, a forbidden mistake. He wants to get his brother back and his own arm and leg, right? And then they have to defeat the homunculus, the 7 deadly sins. So, but he can use like alchemy without a circle, which makes him cooler in a way to do it like that because of his because he did get a part. What was it? He could get part of his brother back, right? He had the truth. He saw the truth. Therefore, he was able to do it without a circle, or it was something like that, right? Being able to summon the alchemy in Fullmetal Alchemist. But yeah. Fullmetal's definitely a good story. Why though? Well, why is Fullmetal Alchemist good as an anime or manga? If you've read it.
Just do it!
Well, I guess the alchemy is sort of science-ish based, or nice. It's a sort of a good set of rules for the powers, and also, yeah, he made a mistake, you know, and wants to get back his brother, and he lost his body, and now his brother is trapped in this armor, and there was also some mystery to it, and a bit of that steampunk. I do enjoy that, and him having this metal arm and leg, and a bit of that steampunk vibe. Mystery, monsters and stuff, a bit a lot of interesting cast of characters, and also Winry is necessary because she has Ed needs her. She is needed in the story to repair him, right? She's a auto mill engineer. She's smart with like Iron Man or Bulma, or without her Edward wouldn't even have this arm and stuff, right? And also, like at the beginning, you have like these this guy that uses the god, and then tries to play all these people with his what was it? Philosopher's Stone that so they need to find the Philosopher's Stone to get his brother back, right? What was it again? The soul? No, the why did they need the Philosopher's Stone? You had to get his brother's body back, but why was the Philosopher's Stone needed for that again? To wasn't it like a Dragon Ball? You could wish. No, it's not really a wish, right? But why was the Philosopher's Stone specifically needed? Others were also hunting for it, right? To see the truth, well, it is a good, complete thing, right? Because he lost his shit to what was it again? They were near the door, right? And then you have to make a trade, like give up something to yeah, the alchemy rules are equivalent exchange, so it's more like science is based, right? It's you need the materials, else it's not you know, possible to, let's say you want to make ice, but you need first water, or something breaks, all the materials are still there, so you can put it back. I think it's really cool sort of system. Maybe even unique in anime. I wonder. That's specifically with a certain set of rules. Yeah, in Hunter x Hunter you have Nen and such, right? Sometimes these powers might feel a bit too complex, unnecessarily. Like in JoJo you have like stands, right? That's like, how does it work? Like you have a dude hovering over you and that fights for you or something? Spoilers, I guess. Isn't it a bit like Shaman King? Like you have these ghosts, and they fight for you, and they go in the, they take over your body, or your weapon. Hey man, this feet is really fucked. This angle as well.
I'd say the stands were more like me.
Nen, more like the Nen is a sort of game kind of rules, right? It's
where the power can just be anything.
Which in a way I guess is interesting, like not. It's kind of weird sometimes how it works. Yeah, even with Pokemon, you know, you have like these creatures with powers and then you fight against each other. It makes no sense at all if you think too deep about
Works
it.
for the tone of the series.
Yeah, so in the end it doesn't really matter what it is, as
Not
long as it
sure
works.
how it would be in other series.
I have no idea, man. It's almost like maybe a sort of a game, or Yeah, like with Bleach, you have like you have a sword and you can do bankai and shit and make it a different sword and such. Which is also more sword based. Well, you have also Lady the Hollows and stuff. But then with Jujutsu Kaisen, you have like domains, like you make a whole room and such. A whole. It's a bit sort dimension or. In a lot of shonen, also with a lot of them, there's a guy in them, or a few guys in the main character, or a creature, or like there's always this person in the person, like you're chilling in there.
The feet lover is live again.
Oh, yo Giant, welcome back to the show. NINJABOX ishhh, and what did you eat today? Yeah, you like these feet? How long do we have left? Yeah, we're now drawing some juicy feet. Yes. You don't like feet? Oh no. But why not?
I does not like the challenges at all.
Oh, leuk ben jij? He doesn't like it. Yeah.
I like tattoo draw on paper.
Yeah. Can't satisfy giants, eh? Always not good enough. Well, unless it's paper. Paper. Tough crowd.
I'm not a drawing watcher or have a lot with it.
Yeah. That's for sure. Alright, which one are we gonna draw next? Flat feet and plot foot. Let's see. This goes a bit like this. Yeah, and with some shonen there are no powers at all. Well, sort of, like Hajime no Ippo, like just the boxing. But, I mean, in anime the Dempsey role definitely looks awesome. But yeah, I did show it to a mate some time ago who liked boxing or whatever. But he said it was over-exaggerated. Yeah, it's someone that I guess doesn't really watch anime. So... yeah, but I personally do prefer it than watching normal boxing. But yeah, there's also a story that you follow with characters and such. Like, for example, you have soccer. Don't really enjoy watching that, but you have, like, for example, the movie Shaolin Soccer with powers and shit. That's just makes it more interesting, but also you have a story, you know. Than just watching a game, you know. But yeah, with the party time, it should definitely not be a game. It's a real world. Not a. Should be more organic. Like with One Piece with pirates and shit, or maybe Naruto or some, I don't know, like, or Avatar. The Last Airbender. It's a world with, you know, the 4 elements, and then yeah, that also shapes their world, right? So the bending of like earth, water, fire, and air. Like if you have the Earth Kingdom and such, it's how they work with earth bending. It's interesting to see, but also yeah, it's animated and how they bend, you know, with those basically the kung fu moves or martial arts. That yeah, it's like they had to introduce something for Nickelodeon, right, for kids, so that it's not too violent, right? So then they have them well bent, so it's not literally fighting, yet they do sort of like these martial art moves, but then those moves move like earth, wind, fire, water, and each has their own sort of style, you know, how like rock is earth is more hard, right, or air is more floaty, or water is more different way of their moves. If you watch like Avatar: The Last Airbender, let's say. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting world, how the system is built. Too bad the live action, even the Netflix one, we tried to watch it, but yeah, live action, you know. Yeah, that's another topic there. Live action. Oh shit. I forgot to add the chisels. Where's the flat feet?
Xiaolin Showdown had a cool power system.
Shaolin Showdown. Oh, which one is that?
Where you had weapons and each had a niche power.
Oh, a bit like sounds a bit like Bleach. Like each person has a sword, and then the sword has a power, right?
All the
Per
characters
person.
use each other's weapons.
Oh, is this a real movie
So
or?
nobody owned the weapons.
Oh. Wait, what was this? Was this a animated or? Yeah, I'll have to remind after the feed to search it up.
Cartoon.
Okay. Shaolin Showdown.
2003, so maybe a little after your time.
Was it more chibi? No, it was not a chibi girl, right? No, that's probably something else. With the red and the hair buns. Feet.
The characters are maybe 3 or 4 heads tall, so kidna chibi, I guess.
Oh. Chibi, yeah. I'm not sure if I think what I think it is. That's probably something else. What I think that's probably like if this sort of girl with red, but that's probably something else. But it's really chibi. What was it on TV? Like maybe it's the same thing. Probably not. I'll search it up after this if I don't forget. You did also like the what was it? 7 something with soccer and powers on for more the children's shit. The what Inuzuma 11. Oh yeah, Inuzuma 11. After that came something else with soccer, 3D also with powers and shit. That was not Inuzuma 11, it was something else. Galactic Soccer or something, I don't know. It was on TV at least over here. I'm not sure if it was over there where your country is, but I guess each country has different cartoons as well. Like some things we did not have that you had, you know. I guess you guys had more than us. Or some countries like French or Germany, or I think Germany even had Naruto on TV in German though, but at least they had it, you know. It would be interesting if we had it in our if Naruto was speaking Dutch, like hey, de schaduwbaltechniek, weet ik veel, something. It might have been funny. But even Dragon Ball was in English here, so. But Pokemon and Digimon, Metabots, Yu-Gi-Oh! Even Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also Shonen Jump manga originally. Was also here in Dutch translated. Of course, it's like you could argue Yu-Gi-Oh! Is sort of like Pokemon, but with cards, which makes it more like that certain type of thing, you know? Yeah, okay. Originally, like Fate always mentions, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Started with guns. Like it's totally different, like you go to the literal shadow realm or whatever. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! I do think it's interesting, but it's yeah, more of a game. But their drip is also nice too. Their designs, you know, at least of the first the real Yugi. Not the later. I don't really
remember guns in Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, it was like for the one shot, or like before Yu-Gi-Oh! Became with the manga, I think, like before the anime. I'm not sure if it happened in the anime. I think it was just manga or not. I forgot. Fate should probably knows it better, but yeah, it was something more.
I remember the Shadow games. Where they would play random made-up games.
I forgot a bit, man. Was it with the gods? The gods? Was it with the gods or the Egyptian? Was it? De Egyptische godkaarten. Yeah, the Egyptian god cards.
Game asterisk.
Oh, well, at the first episode then. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is definitely interesting type. Like, also the designs of the characters, like.
I think the Egyptian god thing was always there.
Yeah, in the first, like with Yugi, the main character. Later came all the other main characters.
Can't speak on that.
And oh, you never watched it? Yeah, I watched it when I saw it on TV, but the problem was, back then on TV you maybe miss an episode, or like I had that with a lot of those anime or shows that I sometimes just randomly watched what was on TV, or you missed an episode or not in the right order, you know? Or you have to be there at a specific time and then you missed it and shit. However, with Dragon Ball, I did definitely did my best to always watch it or set the recorder at to record it, you know. So sometimes when you did pre-record a show, well then maybe the schedule changed and it recorded something else. Or the timing was a bit off. But there was a way to do record it from TV on videotape and set a timer. Yeah. I do have some old videotapes somewhere, I think, still. I wonder if they still work. But yeah, some things vintage are hard to find. Like certain commercials or something. Unless someone uploaded it on YouTube, it might be hard to find again. In also good, decent quality. And yeah. Sometimes also with DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever, they like in the meantime maybe something gets banned and then it doesn't get it get cut or something, like with I think with Disney or something. What was it again? With some stuff the covers changed or stuff got cut because they found something that needed to be banned, or and then it's only on the old if you want to see the actual thing, or they change shit like in South Park, how token is called always being called token. No, Tolkien from the writer of Tolkien, Lord of the Rings. Token. They have the character Token.
You are in a music band.
Token, music band. You have Token in South Park, right? And then they say, oh yeah, and now his name was always Tolkien, or something. And you go watch it back on like streaming services, and it is all Tolkien. But if you watch maybe the old DVDs or videotapes, then you see what it really was. They try to mess with you. Well, that's South Park for you, but you know. Yeah, you know, that stuff. Anyways, what was the point again? The One. Do you like The One? As in the chosen one.
The streaming stuff and never will have they sell your data.
Streaming stuff? Oh, you mean what? Netflix or something? Never will. They sell your data. Isn't that on everything?
Yes.
Don't they sell on everything your data? Would be nice, yeah, if you could get a cut of that, you know.
Unlike every other company.
No other company sells data.
Read the policies that they have, then you know if they sell your data.
But does not every company sells your data? Well, which company does not sell data? Your data. The timer, well, let's at least finish, shit, where is it? One more feat after this one. Okay, what is next?
If I have a
I guess we have
DVD
to
disc,
add
I have
with
it
this.
myself, and they can't sell the data because they didn't know that I'm watching it.
If I have a DVD disc, I have it myself, and they can't sell the data because they didn't know I'm watching it. Oh, like your watch behavior. Oh yeah, yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, like when you download it, then they can all yeah. Yeah, that's why physical media is also
I should say Mozilla
nice.
at the beginning in the year, but now I'm not sure if they do or not.
That's why physical, like with the Switch games, like if the Switch games are only digital and not on the cartridge, so yeah, let's say you're offline in a cave, but then you cannot play the Switch game because you first have to download shit before you can play the game, because it's not actually on the cartridge with some of the games. I mean, what's the point again? Yeah, but GOG is also yeah, you download the game, right? But then you have the file. But can you also give me the file and then I install the game? Or not? Like, do you need the app of GOG to...
I really hope nobody buys those key card things.
Yeah. They say you can resell the code, but the problem is, like, even like with old Nintendo stuff, you cannot go in the store and then okay, I have let's say, okay, I have an Xbox 360. You were able back then to buy games on the store, right, or something digital, but now I have no access to it. Or yeah, you need to get and I don't think they do that anymore, right? So basically you cannot play it then anymore unless you have the physical disc where everything is on it.
Digital codes in physical cases are bad enough.
Yeah. Yeah. But the Mario Kart that you got for the Switch has the actual game on it or not? You can plug it in and play, or you have to plug it in and wait a few hours and then play, or...
I've never run into that myself, but I know it's a thing.
I think so, but then it's...
Now it's a digital code.
It's a... Wait, your Mario is a digital code? Wait, what?
I thought it would be pre-installed like would usually be the case.
Wait, what? You bought a Mario game, the code, or... Oh.
But nah.
Yeah, I think Ninja-chan had it when she bought her Pokemon Switch Special Edition, but they pre-installed the game on the Switch itself, therefore you don't have the physical copy and be able to resell it to a mate or even borrow it. I think... What? 3 hours wait time? Yeah, that's a bit lame with these special editions of Switch games, or some of the, or maybe even the S's, that they pre-install the game, and therefore you don't have the physical game, and then you cannot resell it or trade it, or let's say you have another one. I'm not sure if you can then transfer it easily to the. Let's say you buy a new of the same thing, like a new. So let's say your pre-installed game is on a 3DS XL or a Switch, but then if you buy a new Switch, can you then get it to the new Switch? But yeah, if okay, like back in the days, you well now not. Yeah, well sometimes I borrowed Mario Party or something from a mate, or Smash. But then if it's only digital, you cannot do that. So let's say a mate have Smash. I don't have Smash, so I want to have a little chilling, and then you want to play with your mate Smash, but I don't have the game, and then I borrow it from a mate. But then you cannot do it. You have to borrow the whole Switch. Like back then, also you borrow a game to a mate, or you borrow a game and then they never give it back. Motherfucker. No, but you know, yeah. Or suddenly you have a chilling and your game is suddenly gone, and your GTA San Andreas is suddenly gone. But yeah, at least
keep it up, Ninja.
Ah, you get the point, right? You get the point, right? No, yeah. I do think it's nice to be able to always play it with or without the internet. Okay, of course, with online games you cannot do that, of course. Like MMOs, that is always online. But that's a different type of game. But let's say it's just a story game, or you know.
If don't have good internet connection, will take forever update game.
Ah yeah, that's for sure. Wait, you have to wait long too? Awesome. Or you wait 3 hours? That's crazy long, man.
So the updates get put on the cartridge too.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. If you update, yeah, that's a good point. The cartridge should be able to get it, yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. But yeah, that's that would be real nice, yeah. Then at least, you know, it's completely there, and yeah, of course they don't want that.
I had to use a mobile hotspot to download it.
Oh, what?
Have fiber internet service. So it was
What?
slower than using Ethernet.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's yeah, it's not plug and play anymore, right? Which is a little yeah, maybe also because the games are too big now. Plug and play. You buy the thing, you just put the game in and it works. But no. But yeah, I guess the games are too big now.
Couldn't be bothered setting up Ethernet for this one game.
Ethernet. It's just too much. Like for the customer, it should be easy, an easy experience. Like not.
All other games are going to be physical. I don't wait long if I update.
Hey, I mean, you mean that you're gonna buy?
Unless they're indie, then they will be digital.
Yeah, I did buy maybe 2 indie games on the Switch, like The Messenger, that's a ninja game, and some other game I bought on the Switch some time ago. It was cheaper, but and a mate made also 2 mate actually made games for the Switch, and I bought their games, but I still have to receive the other one. The other one I got physically and also digital. I found it about it later, but yeah, I also just wanted to support it. My mate that made a game, and it's really cool that he made a game, and it actually looks good as well at the same time. So Or limited time run. Yeah, that stuff. Limited time run. I bought a game. Made a game with limited run, I believe. He made a special edition of that game or whatever. Or what was it? No. Anyways, here are the feet. The 9 feet that we drew for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. Once again, this is number 72, and here is the first feet that we drew for this one. Here's number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, and number 9. Which one is your favorite? Let me know. And if you have also any other human body part suggestions for one of the next sessions for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenges. This one was suggested by Newbie. Thank you very much. And yeah, this was it for number 72. Yes. Alright, ninjas, that was it for the 1 hour manga drawing practice challenge. Once again, number 72 feet suggested by Newbie. Thank you very much for the suggestion. And also, if you want to suggest a next one, let me know as well in the comments. The next one is number 73, of course, which is thick thighs, suggested by Dion. So look forward to that one for the next time. And if you have any other human body part suggestions, let me know as well. Alright, ninjas, thank you for joining once again, NINJABOX ishhh, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out. Thanks for joining once again, ninjas, NINJABOX ishhh, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out.